definitely a dead tarantula in there. That's why you've got to be careful drinking the water, because you've got lots of dead things in it. But actually, that's pretty fresh. Smell that?
You do.
Let's smell it.
Welcome to Good News on Entertainment. So happy you were joining me. I'm Carley Boyette. We have a busy show, so let's dive right in. First, a few updates about the hit series, The Chosen. Not only have they released the first teaser trailer for season 6, which I will show you in just a little bit, but starting August 9th, The Chosen in the Wild with Bear Grylls is rolling out on Prime Video. I had a chance to watch most of the episodes before they released, and let me tell you, it is entertaining television. You're going to see some of your favorite actors from the series, like Jonathan Roumie and Elizabeth Tabish, do some incredible things that will have you on the edge of your seat one moment and then laughing right along with him the next. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at what's ahead for the cast.
3, 2, 1, let's go! The man can fly, come on! I'm Bear Grylls, and the outdoors and adventure has been my life. The TV phenomenon, The Chosen, is a story of the greatest adventure of all time. Follow me. Get to know the people behind this Bible story for an expedition of their own.
I've never been on an adventure like this before. Go big or go home.
I hope to uncover who they really are by pushing them to their absolute limits.
Naturally, I'm someone who's very afraid.
I throw my neck out very easily. It's made me very hesitant. Okay.
I lost everything. I questioned if I had heard God's calling correctly.
This is not how I pictured life going for me.
Do you think God sometimes doesn't let us see too far ahead? Okay, this is going to be our way down.
Really?
I'm no professional, but this looks like a parachute. It's a parachute.
You have once again managed to create such entertaining TV. I was laughing. I was like on the edge of my... This is so good.
Oh, I appreciate it. You know what? This Chosen in the Wild shows really sort of found a way into my heart. You know, we never kind of planned to do this, really. You know, my day job is still running wild on Fox, and I love that, taking these Hollywood stars away. But I don't know, The Chosen is... You know, as you know, it's such a sort of huge show around the world with these crazy hundreds of millions of viewers who devour it and love it. And I was one of them. And I've always kind of just thought I'd love to know more about the actors who play this, because unlike Hollywood stars, you feel you kind of know a lot of these Hollywood folk, don't you, beforehand. But with these actors, you know, who have these huge viewerships, and yet there's so little known about them beyond the odd kind of interview they've done. And the Wild is such a great place to get to know someone. And for me, to be honest, it was a life journey to take Jonathan Roumie away. I'm such a sort of fan of his portrayal of Jesus, and it's so sort of, I don't know, impactful. And just to learn how playing that role has totally changed his life, and with the other actors as well. I just didn't anticipate the emotion of these journeys and what they've been on as individuals. It was really special for me.
Well, and I was going to ask you about the Jonathan Roumie episode too, because, you know, I didn't know if there was any added pressure of like, here he is skydiving kind of watch. And I mean, some of these encounters that you're doing and pushing them through their limits, I mean, it's tough stuff. This is not, I mean, it's the real deal.
Yeah, well, I think the Wild is always the other star of the show, isn't it? It does my job for me. It opens people up and challenges them, and you get to know the real people. And, you know, you can't hide. You're hanging off a rock face or crossing a river. You know, you kind of get to know the real person. But I would say, like, all of these actors, to a person, arrived with really open hearts. You know, they were nervous because they're all rookies for this sort of thing, but they arrived with open hearts and also incredible stories. You know, these people weren't selected because, you know, they were of like some, you know, faith, whatever. Like, they were all chosen for the role because they were the right person. And yet they have had their lives kind of turned inside out and upside down and been left so changed at the end. And I think that's what's so unique. You know, you very rarely hear that of actual people playing roles where it totally transforms people's lives and has battles along the way with it. So I really sort of salute and admire the actors who put so much on the line with me, not just physically, but also they were so honest with me, and that meant a lot.
Well, and you just have this gift of helping people feel calm, and you're so kind of calm and steady. That really is, a gift. How do you help them relax and like get in? I mean, I interview people and they're nervous about just being on TV. So I can't imagine helping to calm people down when they're facing some of their biggest fears, eating things they've never done before. And I mean, it's a gift that you have.
Well, you're sweet to say. I appreciate the compliment. I don't know. It's one of the only things I'm good at. I love it, though. I love guiding people through the outdoors and through challenging places and helping them overcome the fears that we all have. I think you have to kind of approach it, any guiding role in the outdoors, you have to, kind of leave the ego behind. It's not a competition. You're here to help each other. You both need each other. And I think together you're stronger. That's been the great lesson of my life in the wild, is like together we're always stronger and we need each other. And there's a beautiful connection and power to that. So try and always follow that. And then the conversations happen naturally because, as you know, you're in the outdoors, you're walking side by side, or you're sitting looking at a fire, and you kind of talk about the real stuff. And that's the beauty of it.
It really is. I mean, it's something you're just very vulnerable. So it is a great conversation. But I guess what's next for you? I have to ask. I mean, obviously these were shot quite a while ago. So I'm so excited to finally get to see them. They're just beautiful, episodes as well. But what's next for you, Bear?
So we've just finished season 9 of Running Wild on Fox, and then we've just wrapped this one up now airing. So we've got a bit of promotion for this. We're going to take a summer holiday, and then we're back on to Running Wild afterwards in the fall. But I would say, like, out of all the shows I've ever done, seeing sort of shows from beginning to completion and then airing, out of all the shows, I've never seen so much fan anticipation as there is for Chosen in the Wild, coming out on Prime. And I think it's just the passion that so many viewers of The Chosen have that is driving this. And they've learned to love these characters and let them into their hearts in a way you wouldn't normally do just watching a movie or a TV show. And I think people are excited to learn, what is actually Jonathan, who plays Jesus, what is he really like? How has that been for him? What are the struggles he's gone through? Or lovely Elizabeth Tabish, who plays Mary Magdalene. She was so emotional on that life journey, how the roles impacted her personally. And I think there's just an energy and an excitement for it that I can't wait for people to see.
Well, and I know they are not going to be disappointed because, again, it is just really entertaining, sucks you in. I mean, it's such good, beautiful TV. Again, job well done. And I appreciate getting some time with you.
Oh, thank you, Carley. You take care. God bless.
With just one day to reach the extraction point, we're taking a shortcut.
Welcome to Chosen in the Wild!
What the?
And parachuting into over 1 million acres of rugged backcountry.
1 minute, Jonathan. All right. It's going to be epic. That's nothing like your first jump. I think you'll be super great, It's pretty scary, so well done. Jumping out of a helicopter. Why? Because he said so. I don't know. 9,000 feet. 9,000 feet. Oh, Lord!
Once we reach 10,000 feet, it's time to jump.
We got you. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Again, The Chosen in the Wild starts streaming August 9th. Now, as I mentioned, The Chosen team recently debuted the first Season 6 teaser trailer as well. Season 6, the Crucifixion season, will start streaming on Prime Video November 15th. And if this minute-and-a-half trailer makes me tear up, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna actually manage watching the whole season. Take a look.
My heart.
From his head, his hands, his feet, sorrow and love flowing down.
This is the way. Your way.
By riches gained, I count the
Father, forgive them.
when I survey the wondrous cross.
Pretty hard to watch, isn't it? However, I will say I'm going to continue to trust in the show's creator, Dallas Jenkins, about the direction and portrayal of the crucifixion. I have no doubt he will give it the honor and reverence needed to tell such a powerful story. Now, staying with The Chosen for a few more minutes, I did want to highlight the Come and See Foundation again as well, because after all, the series is not just meant to entertain. They also want to help people encounter Jesus personally. And through The Chosen and the Come and See Foundation, they are bringing the story of Jesus to people everywhere around the world, in their own language and free through the Chosen app. The impact has been amazing over the last few years. Take a look at this.
Ignition sequence started. All engines are started. We have ignition. 2, 1, 0. We have a liftoff.
That's confirmed by the telemetry. Booster reports the thrust looks good on the S4B.
I remember the moment I looked back and saw Earth for the first time, just hanging there in the dark. We see this beautiful, peaceful, serene planet. It's so vast and grand, but it's humbling. Everything I'd ever known on that blue jewel, suspended in the balance. Everything I believed in, everything that I'd been taught growing up, just kind of was all validated in that one moment. This wasn't by accident. Our Creator had put this incredible planet right in its perfect place so that all humanity can live. And it's not just out there in the stars. He can be seen in the beauty down on Earth too. In the magnificent, in the microscopic, in the majestic, and the mundane. Our same God, who painted these galaxies and colored no two eyes the same, didn't just create the world and everything in it. He loved us so much that he stepped into it, fully human, yet fully God.
For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Yes, it worked. Thank you. Thank you.
God himself, revealed in the person of Jesus, walked with us 2,000 years ago. And ever since, believers have found ways to share the truth and life of Jesus using the tools and technology of their time. In 1941, in the midst of World War II, the director of religious broadcasting for the BBC Radio in London said this: "Now it's a fact of history that every Christian revival during the past 1900 years has come from a fresh study of the life and teaching of Christ." He said this about a series of radio plays called The Man Born to Be King, launched in the midst of the darkness of World War II, which spread across the UK and reached 2 million people in that generation. 37 years later, a film was created called Jesus, which went on to become the most watched, most translated film in the history of the world. Exactly 40 years later, a pilot episode on the birth of Jesus from the perspective of the shepherds was premiered for the world. In that moment, no one knew that it was going to grow to become this global phenomenon, reaching the world in a TV show called The Chosen.
We have more tools to communicate with each other than ever before, and that creates a problem on one hand in that there's so many distractions, but it's also created an opportunity on another hand because people are saying, this isn't the answer. Now they're craving authenticity more than they ever have before. The cool thing is, I'm not introducing a new Jesus. I'm simply revealing the personal, intimate, authentic Jesus that has always been there. A Jesus who laughs, who tells jokes, who dances with his friends, who cries with his friends. Those moments that seem small on the surface are actually the moments that are, for whatever reason, unlocking so many people's experience with God all over the world. Because of, come and see, what we're seeing in every country that The Chosen is introduced and every language in which The Chosen is translated. The demand was the same every time. The show starts to grow in some of these countries that we thought would actually be very challenging. For whatever reason, this portrayal of Jesus seems to be cracking the code for people to experience a more emotional and authentic relationship with Jesus than they'd ever had before. I've had an opportunity to meet people who come up to me and say, because the show is free, I was able to see it. Because the show was translated into my language, I was able to experience it, and my life has forever changed.
When I first saw The Chosen, it was like a painting came to life.
Every season just got better and better.
This is such an amazing show. Like, I've never seen anything like this.
I was hooked. I was like, oh, this is real.
It's like a gift because we can see a Jesus like a human.
It wasn't just one more TV show. It was truly like you're watching the stories coming to life.
That reminded me that how personal my relationship is with Jesus.
My family in the Czech Republic, getting an email from my cousin saying, we're watching The Chosen. It's here, and we watch it, and we love it.
I can have conversations about the same episode with my family in Mexico or with my friends in South America.
I think it's reached a lot of people, more people than we know.
Gospel doesn't need any borders. I believe that God's plan of salvation is reaching people right where they are.
The fact that this show is creating that opportunity to continue to spread the gospel is incredible.
Jesus said, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few." He was pointing to a moment like this, a moment of calling, to see the gospel spread to the ends of the earth.
And again, this series is not over yet, and arguably the most powerful seasons are still ahead. There will be 7 seasons total. So if you've not caught up yet on seasons 1 through 5, now is the time. And we, of course, will keep you updated on all the Chosen news in the future as well. Okay, now if you're someone who loves the theater stage, here's some exciting news from the Wonder Project in Sight and Sound Theater. For 5 decades, Sight and Sound Theater has been bringing biblical epics to life on stage in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Branson, Missouri. They entertain about 2 million guests annually. Well, if you haven't had a chance to make it to a show live in person, the shows are now coming to you in your own home. This fall, the Wonder Project will roll out a new recorded production from Sight and Sound about every 2 weeks. They began on July 30th with the production of Jesus, but they will have many other titles: Ruth, Moses, Queen Esther, and Daniel, all available on the Wonder Project app as well. Here's an example of the production of David.
The Lord is my shepherd.
All I've ever wanted was to be a man after God's own heart.
I'll do it! I'll fight Goliath!
Come here, boy.
I give you David!
You are the true king of Israel. I knew it was you.
Saul stopped. No! Now bring David to me, for he must die.
The crown has changed him. You have to go.
He's here! He's here!
Who are you?
We're outlaws. All right, man. Time to start fighting to defend God's people. Battle belongs to the Lord!
Today you have placed this crown of pure gold upon the head of your servant, David.
I spent every moment of every day building his kingdom, yet I've never felt farther from his presence.
You're doing too much. Just ask for help.
Do you know who she is?
Bathsheba.
Bring her to the palace.
Man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart.
Your truth is in the sky, your breath in our hearts.
Never forget, not every battle is won with the sword.
You are not alone. The Lord is with you.
Again, the collection of Sight and Sound productions started rolling out July 30th with Jesus and will continue every 2 weeks in the fall. Go to wonderproject.com for more info. All right, one more bit of movie news before we end the episode of Good News on Entertainment. Just a few weeks ago, I got a really cool opportunity to go on set of a brand new movie being filmed in and around Nashville, Tennessee. It's called A Music City Story, and it stars actor and recording artist Mariah Smallbone and real-life husband Joel Smallbone from For King and Country. The film, by Sony Pictures Affirmed Films, is written and directed by Adam Anders, with original music by him and Mariah. One of the producers of the film is Kevin Downs, who you know from I Can Only Imagine, Jesus Revolution, and The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. The team behind this new film invited a few of us in the media to come out and not only see some of the production, but hear the heart behind this film too. The scene we got to see being filmed was taking place on a private farm and barn the studio rented out to transform into a karaoke barn. Now, the film is about Mo, a struggling singer-songwriter who has been written off by Nashville as being past her prime. She ends up walking away from her controlling manager and takes a chance on starting over. As she works to rebuild her career, she forms an unexpected relationship with Joel Smallbone's character named Ran, who is a contractor and helps her rediscover her faith and voice again. The scenes we saw filmed here at the karaoke barn are part of their first date in the movie. It is absolutely incredible to see all of the hard work and time that goes into putting these movies together. Now, I should also mention there are some other big names in this movie as well. Country music star Randy Houser and legend Tanya Tucker, too, just to name a few. Something else really cool about this movie is that it's already making headlines. Remember how I said Joel Smallbone's character is a contractor? Well, in the movie, he is rebuilding a church, and that church is a real-life church in Nashville. Church of the Holy Trinity is 174 years old and was in need of some major renovations. And instead of building a temporary set, the production crew invested $100,000 and restored this historic downtown sanctuary. How amazing is that? Much more on that story in the months ahead as well. Now, again, a Music City Story wrapped up filming this summer and is expected to be released in theaters next year, likely in the fall of 2027. Well, that's all for this episode of Good News on Entertainment. I know we covered a lot. If you have any questions about what you saw or anything you've seen on CTN recently, go to ctnonline.com. Again, I'm Carley Boyette. Now, next week, you're going to hear much more about the new film coming to theaters August 14th called Elijah Peel. It's a powerful film that does not sugarcoat the hardships of life or the power of the gospel. I'll leave you with the trailer as I sign off. But again, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next week right here on your Christian television network.
This is the story of Elijah Peel, the famous rock star.
Rock and roll!
But when I first met him, he didn't look famous at all.
Where am I?
Hello, Elijah Peel.
Hello, young lady.
My name is Jessica. They say you were self-destructive. Too many girls, too much partying.
I think someone's been watching a bit too much telly.
I thought you might need to pick me up.
You should be asleep, but that's a job well done.
So I say, hey, we are the wild ones. We are the free ones. So let's just be one.
I really think I found the new Elijah Peel.
And it's really good.
What is this music? Tell that holy roller he's got 3 weeks to get me a pop record or he's finished.
It is good.
I was just writing a song with you in mind.
What's it for? Beauty and the Beast 2?
How about you keep your day job of being a giant pain in my rear end?
She's dying, Mr. Peel, dying.
Like a soul without a savior, searching for a
So, can I hear your music?
You mean that thing what no one likes?
my hand out to an angel.
Got it.
Jessica! Jessica!
Where's Jessica?
Just had a moment.
Jessica, open up this door.
She's in good company.
Thought you died, man.
My savior said to me,
Just wrote me a song.
bring me your dreams.
Help!
She can't breathe, she can't breathe.
Bring me all your gold. I want to help, okay? Please, if you will let me help. Oh, life too short. A life too short. And a story too old. Hey there, sleepyhead.
Something's new.
I'm new.
A new heart.
There. That's right.